Hey guys, how's it going? It's good to see you guys here. I want to talk with you guys about getting more YouTube subscribers on your channel. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, and I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. We're gonna walk through some of my YouTube analytics. I'm gonna show you exactly how this works, of where most people subscribe to a YouTube channel, whether it's on the front of the channel, whether it's below the YouTube videos, whether it's an interactive card or whatever the case may be. I want to show you guys where people subscribe, how they subscribe, the questions they're thinking about before subscribing to your channel, and how you're going to answer those questions and design everything so that your channel is as optimized as possible to convert those viewers who are discovering you for the first time, to convert them into subscribers. So it's good to see you guys in the chat here. Yes, we're going to be live. I'm going to be live streaming this with you guys. So if I make a mistake, you're going to get it. There's no nice, pretty, clean cuts here. And if you're watching the replay of this, I'm going to try to make this as valuable as possible for you guys. If you want to interact with you guys in the chat who are live here, but I also want to make this good for people who are watching this later. So in the chat though, tell me, where do you think most people subscribe? Do you think they subscribe on the front of a YouTube channel, or do you think they subscribe beneath a YouTube video and that red subscribe button, or in an interactive end screen element? Is that where most people subscribe? I want you to comment now and let me know where you think that's happening, and then I'm going to show you right in your analytics how you can find out exactly what's happening on your channel where most people are subscribing, and then walk through the principles then of how we're going to get more and more people to subscribe based on what you see there. So hey everybody, good to see you guys. While you guys are typing that, let me get my analytics up here. So I've worked with a lot of YouTube channels. I work personally directly one-on-one with, I don't even know, it might not be 1,000, but it's certainly many hundreds of them. And I've dug through a lot of their analytics, and one thing I can say confidently over and over again is that people tend to subscribe from the same place across YouTube. So here's kind of what I think is happening. Someone discovers one of your videos for the first time. Maybe they found it as like a related video. Maybe they found it, I'm reading your chat here. Maybe they found it as it was suggested, or maybe someone shared it and they clicked and watched, and they're kind of thinking, they're like, this is a good video. Like, I wonder if this person has anything else like this or not, right? And so before they subscribe, before they just kind of, there are some people who just liberally pound that subscribe button, and we love those people, right? Although they don't really turn into active viewers later, but it does make your subscriber count go up a little bit. So someone's thinking about, like, should I subscribe? Should I not? Like, I like this video. What more, should I subscribe to this channel? Typically what they're going to do is they're going to go to your channel. They're going to go to your channel page, and that's where they're going to make their decision on whether or not they're going to subscribe. And this is how I know this happens. I'm going to share with you my analytics, but I've seen this consistently across the board. Right here, this is my YouTube channel, and this is only for the past 28 days, but it would be about the same. So in the past 28 days, I've got 9,000. I've netted 6,742, which is down a little bit here on this channel, but that's all right. So that's a whole nother topic for another time, which we have talked about before. So what you can do is go to your YouTube analytics, click on subscribers here in the left sidebar, and then this little pie chart or line chart right here, bar chart, there we go, is what you want to click on your channel to see exactly what is going on. And you can see, and this is typical on my channels, on most channels I've seen. In fact, if you're an education-based channel like mine, this video bar will be bigger than the channel bar. If you're an entertainment-based channel, I've typically seen, like a vlogging, gaming, something like that, I've typically seen this video bar to be way shorter, even more disproportionate than the channel bar. Now the thing about this though, this channel, this is like one subscribe button right on the front of the channel, right? Is this subscribe button right here. This accounts for, how many videos do I even have on my channel? I don't even know. This is like 700 videos or something like that, right? So these 2,862 subscribers that came from watching a YouTube video, they clicked on potentially 700 different subscribe buttons right here, where this is typically one. That /other could also be an interactive end screen element, at the end of the last 20 seconds of your video as well. But most of these are going to be right on the channel page. So it's clear. Go, guys, you can do this right now. Go to youtube.com/analytics on your account. Click on subscribers here on the left, and then click right here to see this bar chart to see exactly what your channel is. But I can tell you pretty confidently that this channel is going to be where most people are subscribing. And so what I want to do with you guys today is, if that's true, how do we optimize the front of that channel to convert as many people into subscribers as possible? So the way I think about this is, a lot of people just want to make videos that go big, they want to make them go viral, they get lots of views, and they think that by doing so, then they'll get more subscribers, which is kind of true. But what I want to focus on is the ratio of people who are viewing, like the ratio of views to subscribers that you're getting. So let's say you get 1 million subscribers on a big video, but only convert like 100 of them a 1 million views on a big video, but only convert like 100 of them into a subscriber. That is not a very effective ratio. But what if you're going to get 1 million views and you convert, I don't know, say 500,000. That's pretty big. Like, I haven't seen that kind of thing. That's really big ratio. But let's just say, for sake of our example, you can convert 500,000 of them into a subscriber. You want that bounce rate to be as low as possible, so that you're converting some of the more of the viewers that you are getting into subscribers, so that they become long-term viewers of your channel. So I also want to talk to you guys here. Hey, Evan, Carmichael, good to see you, man. And the rest of you guys here, of course. But that's what I want to talk about, okay? Is how do we design our channel and optimize this to have a low bounce rate and convert those viewers into subscribers just by the messaging and the things that we're setting up. Hey, Driver Mike, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that, man. I will go back and do all your super chats here at the end, guys. We'll have like a super chat commercial break here in a little bit. So let's get through some of this content. So if you send them, I won't miss them. I have a whole list of them on my channel, so I will see them, but I'll revisit all of those here in a little bit. Okay, so let's talk about the front of the channel. I'm going to use me as an example, just so I don't offend anybody else by using theirs. But let's go to my channel. Let's kind of walk through some of this here. So here's the front of my channel. So someone's come to my channel for the first time, they saw one of my videos, and they're like, okay, this is cool. What else does this person have? This is the subscribe button we're optimizing for. This one right here, okay? This is where, like I said, a ratio of like every one person who subscribes by clicking beneath a video, about 400 will click right here to subscribe. So what do we do on this page to optimize to get people to click that? Well, the very first thing they're going to see when they come to your channel is this header image right here, right? Like, this is going to be the first thing everyone sees. Now, this needs to quickly answer 2 questions for people. And these are the questions that anyone's asking before they consume content, not just on YouTube, but this is what people are asking before they, whether it's podcasts or books or radio or TV or whatever. It doesn't matter. Before we consume content, we're asking the question, 1, is this for me? Like, do I feel like this is for me? And then 2, do I feel like this is valuable for me in some way, right? So maybe you are, let's say you're a YouTube creator. I'll use myself as an example again. You're a YouTube creator, and you're like, okay, like, I can see he's making videos for me. Like, I'm making videos for YouTube. But no, it's not for me because, I'm actually doing this as a part of like a really big business, and I'm just like one small cog in like this big wheel. This isn't, maybe that's you. Or maybe the ideal person here I'm going after is that hobby YouTube creator who has a dream to be full-time and turn this into income and really impact and reach a lot of people with their content. And so that's the person I'm going after. So is this for me, and is this valuable for me? Those are the questions we're kind of like before I really jump in and consume content. How does our branding and what we do, how does it answer those two questions. So to go back to my channel here, this header image is your first opportunity to start answering some of those questions. So I have here a picture of myself because it is a personality-driven channel. You know, it's me, and so I have this image right here, and it's also right here because I like having my picture as my avatar, so that when I reply to your comments on YouTube, like it feels like it's coming from like a personal response as opposed to like some, you know, general logo like this disembodied person or something that's replying. So that's why I have that there. But, you know, so Video Creators TV, I have a little check mark of credibility right here, pointing to myself, Tim Schmoyer, got my name. And then here's like a value proposition. Like this is the value I propose to deliver to you guys is master YouTube. I'm going to teach you how to master YouTube so that you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their life. You've heard me say that many, many times, probably. And so really quickly here, I hope people can quickly see, okay, Video Creators TV, like I named my channel after my target audience somewhat, so that's easy. That kind of calls them out. And then they kind of already have an idea what they're going to get here. Master YouTube from a guy who's certified by YouTube and audience growth. And this is the what, the Master YouTube. I'm going to teach you what to do and why it matters to spread your message to reach people and change lives. And I recommend that, and I know Evan does here in the chat too, that when you guys pitch your channel, the what and the why are like the most powerful ways to do that. So you're going to tell people what you do, but you're also going to tell them why you do it. Because if you just tell people, hey, I do fun vlogs, or I do cooking videos, or I do gaming videos, yeah, you and tons of other people, right? So what separates you? What makes you different? Why should I subscribe to you versus any other cooking, gaming, or vlogging, or beauty channel on YouTube? When you share like what you believe about why it matters, that's when you're going to really start forming like a human connection with people. The why will start forming like an emotional connection with you from your viewers instead of just, you know, because you believe something similar. Now, some people won't believe what you believe about it. Like some people here, they believe they want to master YouTube just to make more money, or they want to master YouTube so they feel more popular, or they might want to master YouTube because they have deep insecurities about themselves and they need someone else to make them feel better. You know, like, I don't know, I'm making this stuff up. But that's not my why. And those are certainly fine and noble goals, but they're just not my primary ones. And so those people tend to be on other people's channels. People who believe what I believe about this is a place where you have a mission to reach people, to impact lives through your content, that those people tend to gravitate towards what I'm doing, right? And so the goal here for me isn't to grow the biggest, baddest, awesome, like the biggest channel. It's to grow is to serve a core group of people the best way that I can in a way that's sustainable for everybody. So going back to my channel here, that's my header image now. And for you guys, can someone skim your header image and in 1 to 2 seconds, just like, okay, that was a snap, by the way. You couldn't see me do that, but maybe I just blow your eardrum out. Sorry. But you know, can they quickly just determine what your channel is it for them and what's the value I'm going to get here? Why should I subscribe? And so you're not going to like have a lot of text. Keep it like really visual as much as you can. I could make mine more visual because the biggest visual here is just my face and this image right here of the camera. So I could probably do a better job with this too. And I have like the static background lines behind. It's kind of trying to replicate old school television, you know, when you had to hold the tracking button on the old VCRs. But you probably had no idea that's what it was until I just explained it to you, though. So, okay, so header images first. Clear visual, communicate quickly. It's the first thing that this new person who's thinking about subscribing is the first thing they're going to see right there. Boom. Okay, next thing they say, all right, I got an idea. I saw your header image. I kind of have an idea. Now, show me an example. Like, let me learn a bit more. So this is where you're going to have your channel trailer. I'm logged in at my channel, so this is what I'm seeing. But you know, if you guys are looking at my channel and you're not subscribed, you're going to see something else here. So your channel trailer is kind of your opportunity in hopefully around like 30, 45 seconds, maybe up to a minute, just kind of pitch the value of your channel to your target audience. And so what you're going to do here is, I'm going to give you a quick outline for, you know, how I would recommend maybe you do your channel trailer. Number one, you would need to open it up by hooking your target audience. And most people open it up by talking about themselves. Thank you, my Playhouse. I'll come back to that here in a little bit. most people open up their content talking about themselves. They talk about something like that they just think is cool or fun or something. Instead, I'm going to suggest that you talk about your audience. People primarily care about themselves. Like, you guys are watching this live stream, you're watching the replay of this video yourself because you are hoping to get a specific value for what I'm teaching you selfishly for your own channel and your own project, right? Like, I don't take that personally, and you shouldn't take it personally either, that people want to consume content from you personally. Now, if for the sake of vlogs, for example, people are like, what are the value of vlogs? There's a very high relational value that comes with vlogs, right? Like, people feel like they get to know you, like they're hanging out with a friend, like they're just chilling with someone they know, they like, they trust, they care about, right? So that's a really high value. It's a little bit harder to come out right on pitch and be like, hey guys, subscribe to my channel because we're going to be BFFs, right? People are like, I don't know about that. That's a little pushy, a little bit weird. So, so the channel trailer, number one, is open up by hooking your target audience, and doing that by maybe addressing your target audience, just calling them out, capturing their attention a little bit more that way. And then two, pitch the value of your channel to someone in your target audience. So this is who it's for. This is what we're all about for you guys. And then three, then introduce yourself. Be like, by the way, in case you haven't met, my name's Tim Schmoyer, and I started on YouTube. And then that's the fourth thing, you're gonna tell a little bit about your story as it relates to your YouTube channel. You know, like, who are you? How did you get involved in beauty or in gaming or in cooking or whatever? You know, what's your backstory? And that helps form a human connection with people also, because in order to really love and believe in a brand, we need to know their backstory. Who are they? What do they represent? How did they get here? Those types of questions. And so just briefly tell your story. Like, I started YouTube in 2006. I uploaded my first video as an experiment, just as a way of introducing my girlfriend at the time to my family back home halfway across the country so they could get to know her too. And we started making videos that today would be known as vlogs, and we just kind of kept going and blah, blah, blah. Right. I can just kind of briefly tell the story, showing a lot of B-roll on top, a lot of other clips that kind of illustrate what I'm saying, so it's not just me sitting there talking. And then, I don't know what number I'm on. I think I'm on number 5. But the next thing then is to, after you tell your story, is that reinforces the value of your channel to your target audience. Then share your posting schedule. Like, so we got videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to help you guys grow your YouTube audience, so you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their life. And then you're going to end with a strong call to action to subscribe. So subscribe to get the next one, and I'll see you guys again then. Bye. And then just end that video. Just end it, because as soon as you're done, I don't think it's going to work here on me. Let me try it myself here before I share my screen here. But yeah, it's not going to, because I'm logged in. But as soon as that channel trailer ends, then a red subscribe button pops up. And so don't have lots of end screen cards and things and whatever. Just end it so that red subscribe button pops up in that channel trailer space right away. And you can get, it's going to show up right here. Now, when the video ends for me, because I'm logged in, it's not going to show you that. But there's going to be a big red subscribe button. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. So we've hooked this person to subscribe. Click here by kind of quickly pitching the value through the header image, then the channel trailer. Then the next thing that people often overlook, the third opportunity to do this is through these playlists that are beneath the channel trailer. Now, too many times with the channels I've worked with, these are actually like most recent videos or most popular. The thing about that, though, is you guys don't know if your most popular video actually does a good job at converting viewers into subscribers. Like, maybe if the goal of your channel is to tell people, hey, I have a few videos with over 500,000 views. That's nice. You can do that. But what you're actually trying to do is get people to tell them, hey, I have a channel that you want to subscribe to. That's the actual message you want to communicate. So just putting your high view videos, first, it's not really helping you achieve your goal necessarily. So what I would recommend doing is you think through that process of someone, they saw the header image, they saw the channel trailer, now they're looking at playlists and they're like, okay, I got it. Where should I start? I'm looking for more content like this. So you don't want to feature all of your videos here. Just have like a really clearly defined like funnel or process. Not a process, that's not the right word. Like a path that you want. This is my thinking direction. So if I look that way, I'm looking out the window. But a path that people can take. You want them to watch this video, then this video, then this video to really get them into your content and make it likely for them to subscribe. So let me show you an example of how I do this on my channel here. So I know that when people come to my channel, most of the time they're looking for how-to trainings like this live stream right here. They usually find me because they're how to do this, how to do that on YouTube. And so the very first playlist I show is this recent YouTube how-to trainings. Now this is just an automated playlist based on any YouTube video. I give the tag how-to. It just comes right up here. So I'm showing those people right away, look, I've got a lot of how-to content on YouTube. How to get more views and watch time with optimized playlists. I highly recommend. I only got 5,000 views on that one. That one's so important, guys. Like, that's my bad for not giving it a better title and better thumbnail here. But like those playlists, like we're just gonna skim the surface of them right here. So go watch that video. How to pitch your channel without sounding selfish. That was a response to a question one of you guys asked on a comment in one of the videos. Now this one doesn't have how to in the title, but it does have the tag how-to because I'm talking about my process for evaluating my YouTube content strategy, and it's a very how-to oriented type of video. How top YouTube creators grow fast, and you can too. So I did this with Daryl Lee's, a collaboration. We talked about how to grow your YouTube channel fast. So I'm showing these people, look, 5 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I am publishing regular how-to content about YouTube. So this new person's like, huh, okay, like I found him through a YouTube how-to video. It's got a lot more of that kind of stuff. Sounds good. What else? In the second playlist now is growing a business around your YouTube channel. One thing that I know a lot of you guys are interested in, my target audience, is how do I make money on YouTube? Like, how do I turn this into a sustainable business where I can earn money from my content and continue? It allows me to continue to serve my audience well. And so I don't call it how to make money on YouTube, although that would perform way better. But you know, there's so much like slimy stuff online about how to make money online, how to make money fast. And those aren't really the type of people I want to attract anyway, even though my channel would be performing better. I would rather attract the people that are more into what I'm into, which is growing a business around your channel. Not just like this may be semantics, but like to me the difference is how do I extract value from you for my own benefit versus the business is how do we exchange value together? How do I give you good value, and then how do I capture good value in return so that we continue to support each other? That's the way I think about it with like my courses and products and Patreon and things like that, as opposed to just how do I like make money off of you, and I'm only doing these YouTube videos so I can make money. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I titled it that, even though it's not perfectly optimized. Sometimes you guys gotta make those judgment calls of what do you feel represents you the best, not just what's going to be best for clicks. So anyway, so I titled this Growing a Business Around Your YouTube Channel. And so I have a playlist of stuff. I need to update this playlist and make this one automated too, because I have plenty more videos since 8 months ago about that topic. And then people also want to know, how do I rank my videos? You know, here I've got video SEO tips for ranking well in search results. Also, I need to make this one more automated because these are about a year ago. And I have plenty more videos about this since last year. And so I have a description here for the playlist for each of these, as you guys can see. So make sure you add that. And then it's not until down here where I'm starting to show my most recent uploads, other playlists I have, you know, tips for beginners, for intermediate creators, for advanced creators, making money with brand deals, my entrepreneur live stream, you know, and then my bottom one is popular uploads, you know. So now I'm showing like 1 million+ view videos and upcoming, which is this live stream that's happening right now. You know, so the principle here, though, is to know what your target audience wants, what they're looking for, the value they want to consume, and then organizing playlists beneath it that will hopefully further pitch the value of your channel to someone in that target audience, as well as give them a clear path for which videos they should take. That's going to be like you putting your best foot forward, making it as easy as possible for them to want to subscribe and become a part of your community. Okay, so that's kind of an overview of how I recommend that you design and optimize your channel here. Let me just look. my notes here, because the last time I did the live stream, remember I forgot my notes halfway through because I didn't write them down. I learned from my mistake and I wrote them down here. So yeah, I think that's all that's the basic overview, and I hope that makes sense. So what I want to do with you guys here is answer some of your questions that you guys have about it. As you guys are commenting, I'm going to start going through your super chats here. Thank you guys to each of you. So Clover Tack, first super chat, bam, thanks Tim, $5. Thank you so much, Clover Tack. You are always a reliable super chatter, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And your driver Mike, yes, you too, keeping the super chat party going. Thanks Tim, $5. Breaking Elegance, $5. Thank you, Tim. You're welcome. Thank you so much for supporting this. My Playhouse. Hi, Tim. I do enterprise server videos. Summer sucks for that content. Any tips? Well, let me give you a quick answer. Then let's kind of see if we can keep the questions around kind of like on topic here. But you know, when you have seasonal content like that, just keep going. You know, you have to keep your channel active. And, you know, maybe find ways to do collaborations during that time with other people, or maybe just kind of back off on the content a little bit and focus on developing, like optimizing your content strategy going into the fall or whenever your seasonal stuff happens, and focus more on that. So yeah, if you have seasonal content, there's not much you can do during the off season to like artificially inflate it. I usually use that downtime myself to kind of reevaluate, replan how I go forward with the channel going forward in the future, with like preparing for when the seasonal traffic does start coming in. Do I ever do channel reviews? Yes, you can go to videocreators.com and click on consulting at the top, and you can at the page, and you can book a consultation with me there. Okay, here's a good question. JF Gaming. Hey Tim, you talk about value a lot, but as a gaming channel, what kind of value can I give? Well, that's really up to you. You know, so don't think of like if the value is based on the type of content that you do. It's not. Think of like what's the actual value you want to deliver to people, and you can do that through gaming. You can do that through vlogs, through skits, through interviews, through whatever format you want to use. So the format itself is not the value. That's why you can be a gaming channel and not grow very much because you're just blending into a lot of other gaming channels that look and feel exactly the same as yours. Like you're not the only one to play a video game on YouTube, right? So figure out what that value is. So do you want to teach people, or do you want to make them, like I worked with one channel, for example, growing kind of slowly until we were like, you know what, you are going to make the best, most in-depth tutorials for Call of Duty, and you're gonna make like you're gonna become the master expert at Call of Duty. And that's what he did. He studied Call of Duty. He got really, really good at it. And his channel then passed from, I think he had like 10 or 20,000 to past 100,000 a lot more quickly, because that's the focus and the value he wanted. Other people, we want to have a value of like, hey, we want to help you escape from, you know, your everyday life and just help you have fun here. Other time, have it be more of an entertainment value. Other people, you know, like answer this question: why do video games really matter in the first place? And it typically is not just because like the video game itself is like really valuable, or like they can't play it themselves, but like for example, maybe it's someone who sits in a cubicle all day long and they feel like they have very little or no control over their life, but when they come home, you know, their bosses tell them what to do. They got homework assignments, but when they come home, they feel like they have a literal like life over death decision. Like they're in control of what happens, you know, and that's very invigorating for a lot of people. So maybe there's something there. Like you can get a value out of whatever you're doing, and the genre itself doesn't matter. Like what if I was going to play the gaming videos and teach you guys YouTube stuff while I did that? Many of you would still watch because want to be interesting, and you try to figure out how I could do that. But you would as long as I'm still teaching you how to grow your YouTube audience, you would still watch, right? Clover Attack here. I find my subs, while not plentiful, very loyal. Can you talk about quality of subs over quantity of subs? I did talk about that a little bit, and why I talk about growing a business around your channel as opposed to just talking about making money on YouTube. And so that would be like maybe one example of why I'm trying to attract the right people that are really going to get the value that I'm trying to deliver, as opposed to just trying to get the people who are, you know, going to just want to like earn a buck or two and see if they can extract value from people. Creator fundamentals. You, Daryl, and Nick inspired me to create this new channel. Looking forward to it. The Average Dan. Oh, cool. Awesome, man. Well, I hope it. Hope you get to help a lot of people with it, and that it helps people reach more people and change lives. It'd be awesome, man. So let's see here. SaberX Tiger. Tim, please tell me something about what will happen if my sub view ratio gets too low. That's a little bit outside the context here, but some of you guys who are gaming channels, go interact with each other. Really dig into that value. Like, what difference do you want to make? You're not just a gaming channel, beauty channel. You're not just a vlogging channel. Like, you have a message you want to spread. You have a mission that you want to accomplish on your channel. And when you know what that is and you're pursuing it and all of your content revolves around that, that's when you're going to see. Actually, let me give you something here, guys. Wasn't planning on doing this, but Evan was here in the chat like in the beginning. He wrote this book. It's called Your One Word by Evan Carmichael. I have a video with him coming out here soon about it. But the first section in this book will really help you figure out what is that mission, what is that thing, like what is my one word, the powerful secret to creating a business and life that matters. It could also be retitled The Powerful Secret to Creating a YouTube Channel That Matters. Same thing right here. So I would highly recommend you read it. I'm not sponsored or promoted or anything like that by him, and I finished it. I did it. I thought it was really excellent. So you guys can look for that interview coming up on Thursday, I think, is when I'm going to publish it. So you guys can check it out. Maddie's Daddy, thanks for being a great dad and sharing all of your knowledge with us. You're welcome. Thank you for being a part of the community here, and I appreciate that. Cool. So hope that was helpful for you guys, and I'm looking forward to reading your comments below on the replay of this as well. I do have an ebook if you guys really want to take this stuff to the next level. You want like a step-by-step process. Like, these aren't the only things that create a subscribable channel, right? Because you've got like the content itself, the titles, the thumbnails, the metadata around it, which is the descriptions and the tags, and the interactive cards, and how you rank your channel across YouTube and everything. All of that is really important. And all of that comes together under like, how do you build as highly a subscribable channel as possible? So I have an ebook. It's linked up in the description down here below. There's an interactive card around here as well. It's called 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel. And it'll just every day for 30 days, it's going to give you a teaching, something you need to know. And then along with that day is going to give you a task, something practical you're going to do on your channel right then and there to implement that teaching. And then 3, it's going to give you links to further resources if you really want to dive into whatever that day's topic and teaching is, to really make your channel as subscribable as possible so that you grow as quickly and you're not just spinning your gears, getting views, but having difficulty turning people into subscribers. When you get subscribers, that's more people who are there to get notified of your new videos, give you more watch time when you first publish it, which gives Google more signals about promoting your content across YouTube. It's just like this cycle that you really got, that I really hope you guys can figure out, and I want to help you do. So that process in that ebook is the exact one that I follow, that I've helped hundreds and hundreds of other creators follow and successfully grow their channels. So if you want it, link below, interactive card around here, 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel. Go check it out. And if this is your first time here, I'd love to have you guys subscribe. It's been great hanging out with you. Looking forward to doing these live streams with you guys once a week, usually on Monday or Tuesdays. You can enable notifications for the channel if you want to get notified and join us for the next one. Or you can text the word VC Live to the number 43506. And thanks to my friends at techsignal.com for supplying that text message list for me, and I will send you a text message when we go live. So VC Live to 43506. And subscribe, guys. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys again on Thursday for our training video. Then again next week for more content. And you patrons, we just had a guest expert training today on growing our audience around Instagram. Tons of stuff happening over there. So thank you guys for all your support and hanging out. And I look forward to hanging out and seeing you guys again here soon. So thanks for hanging out, and talk to you guys later. Bye.